that silence.
Mr. Monk, may I ask a question?
Yes.
Do you fuck with Skibbity Toilet?
I'm the fucking Riz King of Tung Tung Sahor's mama. So you shut your fucking mouth before I skibbity riz my foot up your ass, okay? Next question.
How do I refer to you, Your Holiness?
Just
Your
refer to
Grace?
me as Dr. Rob. Dr. Rob,
What the
okay?
fuck is
You can refer
happening?
to me as Dr. Rob.
What?
Uh, I
Dr. Rob, what do you think about George Floyd? About that situation?
Listen, I just went over this, okay? You being a foid, you being a schizoid retard loser is not excused by other people's general stupidity or the appearance of other people's general stupidity. Let's say, for
What?
example, you see a beautiful woman, a beautiful girl, and she's really open and interested in you, so you're like, oh, that's going to be really good. And then you find out that she has bipolar, schizophrenia, psychosis. She's a nightmare. So appearances are not
That's
reliable. Okay?
Dr. Rob.
Just
I'm
because you're
Zone.
looking at the world, just because you're looking from at the world from a schizoid, shallow lens, doesn't mean that that has anything to do with real people. And then you building up your ego because you see people being triggered or you have some random idea in your head of what people are like is just your own stupidity. It's no excuse for you being a loser or you not looking deeply.
Mr.
Or
Monk.
you're suffering. It's no excuse for the suffering that you're not willing to face.
Dr. Monk, do you think,
Dr. Rob, not Dr. Ray. Dr. Rob.
Why do you think Buddhism is more popular around the rest of Asia, except in the land of origin?
Because Indians have had a tough go of it in a lot of different ways. That's it. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean? What do you mean the tough go of it?
The Muslims, the Hindus, the English, everybody fucking came over there and kicked people's asses. And, it was a tough time.
Well, they became where
We're
before
not here to have a
because
conversation about fucking Indian people, okay?
Dr. Monk, Dr. Rob, do you think the Jews have the right to?
And I would appreciate it as well because of how retarded everybody is here. If you want to put a link to my YouTube in that announcement, we'll go live. We'll turn this into a live event as well.
I don't think that's possible.
Well-
that's something that's a limitation on our part.
Okay.
I have a
Aren't you
question,
fucking one of
Doctor.
Doobie's people from like 2021? Aren't you one of Doobie's people?
Oh, Jesus. Anyways, you can find my YouTube channel on my Discord profile as well. If you guys want to learn about meditation and Buddhism and get enlightened and all that kind of stuff. We're not here to talk about retard stuff, but I'll be happy to cut off your feet if you show them to me.
Do you think the Dalai
Dr.
Lama's a
Rob.
fraud?
No, Dalai Lama is probably a great spiritual monk and practitioner. It's very likely.
Dr. Rob, I have a
What about
question.
the Chinese appointed? They have a Dalai Lama and the other one.
He's
Tanya?
probably getting trained as well. He's probably getting trained as well. I mean, but the real Dalai Lama is the Dalai Lama for Tibetan Buddhism. Next question.
What's your
Dr.
favorite
Rob, I have a-
blue?
One at a time, friends.
Me first.
Okay,
What's
okay.
your favorite? What? Fuck, dude. What's your
Okay.
favorite boo boo?
It's not in a hurry, okay? Next question.
I have
Can I
a
ask
genuine
a
question. You met.
My question is,
I
why
ble-
did you call me a retard for allowing you to join the server, bro? That's
Next
not nice.
question. Next question.
What the
So
fuck,
look,
man?
the teachings, what we're working with here, friends, what we're working with here, friends, is the view of no self.
Mr. Monk, do you think
The
there's
view
a soul?
of have you ever noticed when you and your friends are hanging out and playing games together, it seems like you're always jumping from one horse to another. And there's no consistency, there's no congruency of thought based on this one particular identity that you have. Or maybe you've noticed that from other people. Maybe you've had that kind of experience. So the self is just a thought. The self is just an idea. The self is just a belief. What we're doing here is to dissolve the notion of self. Win this kind of non-dual Buddhist absurdism. Now, I want to introduce myself a little bit. Would I have a chance to do that?
Of course, the floor is yours. Everyone else is muted.
Now, after I graduated high school, I had a lot of mental health issues. I was suffering a lot just because of how I grew up, my parents divorcing, and a lot of different factors and things. And my mental life was falling apart. So I went from a state of psychosis, schizophrenia, anxiety, depression, the worst of the worst, to going to living at a Buddhist Zen meditation center training for 1 year when I was 20 to 21. Then a few years later, when I was 25, I left America and I went to ordain as a Buddhist monk in Thailand. And I lived throughout the world traveling as a monk for 7 years. All over the world, training with meditation masters, attending intensive meditation retreats, etc. Now I'm creating a school basically of non-dual Buddhist absurdism. And this is also to help, void lords like y'all to raise up your meme levels to more high tier memes. And of course, if you're willing to do that, to deal with the suffering that you have inside of yourself as well, to work on that. And I would ask anybody that's not fully and sincerely here and is just kind of spectating while they're playing League of Legends, please get the fuck out of here so that we have more space for other users in the server, unless we want to turn this into a stage. But it doesn't look like you guys have a stage. Because it looks like a lot of people want to be here right now. And it's a shame to limit it, but...
I'll set it up.
Okay.
Because I know no one else fucking can, apparently.
Mr. Rob, I
Let's
have a
do it
question.
traditions, Boomer. It's not like...
Yeah. This is also a place to be very sincere and to be very wholehearted, because I will meet you at your sincerity. I've been more sincere. I'm trained to be sincere. Do you understand that? Is that a part of this element?
Yes,
So you
yes,
might be,
yes, sire.
and yet I'm trained to be sincere. That's not based on attachment to appearances or to thoughts. How can you go through a intensive meditation retreat not sincerely? You will have to face your own mind. So this is also like a vehicle and an access point to give you some resources, or just to give you some experience of facing the mind.
Dr. Rob, I have a
And
question.
that's something that a lot of people don't want to do.
I would like to know if you believe
ahead.
schizophrenia is resulted from a forced Kundalini awakening.
It sure could be. Yeah, sure, that it could definitely happen that way. But Dr. Rob has the cure for schizophrenia right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want.
Yeah, you said that the self is only a thought.
That's right.
Then who is thinking that thought?
Who is just a thought. You're saying what thought is thinking that thought? What idea is thinking that idea? Ideas don't think. So you have to investigate. What is the absence of thought?
Yeah, nothing.
And remember,
but,
we're not having a conversation here. Just like if we're in a fucking UFC ring, I'm going to beat your ass until you're broken and twisted and messed up. There's no conversation going on.
What the fuck is
Oh.
happening? What the
Can we
fuck?
shut these guys down? Can we get these guys out of here, these disingenuous losers?
Shut off his,
Get them the hell out of here.
I can shut off their video.
What the fuck is happening?
We'll listen, Dr. Rob, we will listen.
The truth of the matter is that the body doesn't basically matter. You can be the sexiest, hottest, most muscular, fucking whatever in the world. But if you have depression, you have depression, and you don't know how to deal with that. So it's more important to know how to deal with depression, anxiety, suffering, mental afflictions, and defilements than it is to deal with morbid obesity or physical appearance. But most people don't know how to do that. They don't know how to work with afflictions. And Western psychology is kind of a racket. As Alan Watts would say, if you think that you need to see a psychiatrist, you ought to have your head examined. So this is about raising up our levels. And you don't raise up your levels by being disassociated and discombobulated and, just consuming random nonsense media. Okay, let's hurry up with that stage, everybody. We want to make sure that people like Lithuanian don't show their presence here.
Due to technical
Because
limitations,
it's very difficult. You have to understand, it's very, very difficult to be focused on something. It's very, very difficult.
Do you like monkeys? Are you a fan of monkeys? I'm
Are
sorry,
you a fan of
I-
being a retard? Sorry, I already knew the
Yes.
answer to that. Shut your fucking mouth.
unfortunately, due to technical limitations, we cannot make a stage. However, you can go down to GamerPad and everyone can hear you there, since there is no limitation.
No, the limitation is because his face cam is on. That's the only reason there's a limitation.
We'll continue. We'll just continue unabashed. We'll continue unabashed, and the people who get to be here, they get to be here.
Okay, but you could let 100 people in here if you just turned off your camera.
If the camera's off, there's no impact.
Your words are very impactful, Doctor. I think that you're underestimating yourself.
Shut up, loser, retard, freak, void.
Oh, you just called him a void? That's fucking crazy, bro.
Next question.
I have a question. So
Yeah.
you're like a Buddhist monk kind of guy, and obviously
I was a
Buddhist is
Buddhist
like
monk for 7 years, yeah.
And it's kind of like a peaceful thing. Why are you swearing
Sure.
so much? It's hurting my feelings.
Well, this is kind of a matter of the culture that we're dealing with. In our modern internet culture, there's a degree of disingenuousness and trolling, but disassociation, where unless you tell people, shut the fuck up, I'm going to whoop your ass, they don't believe anything that's going on. So this is a way to connect people and to right people to focus. Like this guy, Mr. H says, you're overestimating yourself. You're not very impactful. While we have I've blown out the ass of this Discord server in 5 minutes of
I
arriving
said you are
here.
very impactful.
Oh,
So you're not.
well then that's to the opposite version of you. Sorry for my ego coming out.
Fuck is happening?
What book should I read on Buddhism?
I would recommend, if you really want to learn about Buddhism or meditation, I'd recommend that you listen to a Dharma talk or you listen to a real teacher. That's more reliable than reading a book. Because this is one of the most important things that I try to transmit to people. If you didn't grow up with somebody who looked right into your eyes and right into your mind and your life and talked to you like this and spent hours of time with you, hours and hours and hours of time with you in this constant, engaged, deep mutual experiencing, then you are broken as a human being. So one of the most fundamental ways for us to develop in anything is to be in relationship with other people who are interested in that. You see what I'm saying? So what is the number one interest of modern people in the world now? That in the internet Discord scenario, in terms of connecting with other people? Entertainment and fighting. It's another form of entertainment. They call it politics or whatever. And then maybe a subset is scamming. So all of these entertainers that people form communities around, following to and listening to and foaming at the mouth about, have nothing to do with helping those people. They only have to do with entertaining them, distracting them, helping them to disassociate, helping them to form parasocial relationships. So this is primarily an invitation to be concerned with enlightenment, to be concerned with ending suffering, to be concerned with a whippy, wild character, if you want to see it that way. But then you'll find out that there's nothing trolly about this. And so it's like we can present ourselves in a lot of ways where we're like, but then once we go back into ourselves, wow, we have a really suffering low life. People
Howard.
don't respect us. We don't have deep relationships with basically anyone. We're very isolated and lonely. And our entire identity is built on fronting and bluffing and this kind of disingenuous, disassociated presentation of a false ego. Because we've never looked deeply into ourselves. Can somebody get this fucking retard off of my screen? And then we kind of masturbate. I affected someone. I affected someone. I affected someone. And it's like, don't you have a fucking goat or a donkey to fuck? Or some other horrible things? I'm stalking them, and they don't want it. So this kind of behavior, this kind of entertaining or entertainment of that kind of way of being has to be cut, has to be stopped for real community to grow and for you to develop deeper and better standards for how to live your life and be in relationship with others. And that always applies to us. How we deal with the mind, how we understand the mind, how we know reality. When it comes to Christian monks, that's very based and chill. Thomas Merton. But this is the problem, right? There are tons and tons of resources, but the greatest resource here is the accessibility of me. And that is a principle and a practice. So if you don't understand the practice of it, understand the principle of it. If you want to learn how to play basketball, go and play basketball with some people. Because there's no cheap trick here. I don't want to convince anybody of anything here. You see, I don't want to sell anything to anybody here. I don't care. This is just a chance for me to give. But I can only give as deeply as you give. It's like I can only answer a question that says, fuck you, retard, because that's how much generosity you've offered. None. Zero. You've only offered selfishness. So we kind of have to gather ourselves, gather our attention, gather our presence, gather our mindfulness. Offer our sincerity. And sure, if somebody's genuine enough to say, hey, this guy's not for real, yeah, then come up to the mic and speak your piece.
Dr. Rob, I have a question. I have schizophrenia, and as I have found out that schizophrenia conflicts with Buddhist practice, could you, from your experience, tell me, is it actually that in practice or no? Have you seen any people that are suffering from schizophrenia?
No, I've fixed it. You know, I've suffered from
Holy
schizophrenia
shit.
too.
This guy's a fucking holy shit. This guy's
But
base
where
as
is your
fuck.
schizophrenia now?
I am not having a episode, so I am. There isn't any.
Belief. It's just the belief that you have this
Holy
schizophrenia.
Holy
How did you
days.
fix your schizophrenia, man?
Well, it's kind of a broken way of talking about it.
Are you saying it doesn't exist?
So there's three. Shut the fuck up. There's three marks of reality in Buddhism. Okay? I can smell, I can taste your disingenuousness, fucking retard loser, because I'm more powerful than you when it comes to the mind. There's no such thing as meditation. There's no such thing as Buddhism.
Oh, sorry, dude. It's not.
Shut
like
the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth before I send a nuclear strike to your house. Now,
Is this
listen
the
closely.
fact
Shut. Can somebody mute this loser? All right. And this is what a lot of people will do when their ego is confronted with genuineness or depth that they're not willing to experience. They start, Like that fucking guy who came up on camera was, it's like he's doing something. And then when I react to him, yeah, that's what we want to aspire to. That's what we want to say is okay way of being. So in Buddhism, there's 3 marks of reality: no self, impermanence, and suffering. So everything in reality is subject to inseparability from everything else. Anyways, you guys aren't ready for this kind of teaching, but this is kind of where we're working with these kind of modalities. Buddhism is real. Meditation is real. Kind of.
Should we try to give?
What?
What should we try to give?
Well, you kind of give your concern, you give your interest, and then you pick up your interest or your curiosity and you take that as far as you can. You take that as deeply as you can. You don't give your trolling, you don't give your disingenuousness, you give... Can we server mute the guy who's playing a little bell? All right? I'm just barely holding it all together with this gathering of Foyd Discord users, and the last thing we need is somebody ringing a bell. Go ahead.
Can Buddhism cure autism? Because I have autism and I need to get rid of that right now so I can get more girls.
Sure. Sure it can. But you're not... See, this is the thing. This is the problem that we're kind of dealing with. Is that we're giving ourselves a lot more credit than we're worth. You see what I'm saying? Like you're LARPing or you're role-playing as like a professional thinker, or as a politician, or as someone who has like a social position in society. You're role-playing as this identity that's just bolstered up by privilege and consumption and avoidance. You can't even sit in the closet and face your mind for 5 minutes. And somehow you're this king, ruler, high position over the entire world. How is that possible? Please remove the person who just started the Wordle. And please disconnect the server muted people as well, if you can, because they've shown their disingenuousness. They don't deserve to be here.
How do we recognize genuineness?
What's that?
How do we recognize genuineness and disingenuousness?
By knowing genuineness in yourself.
That's hard to do.
It's very, very difficult to do. Just like sitting in meditation for an hour is uncomprehendibly difficult to do. Can we disconnect every single person who joins the Wordle group? So, because a lot of people want to get in here. I'm not trying to target these idiots who are playing around. I'm saying there's a lot of people who want to get in here. Let's server disconnect these fucking idiots who are, not taking advantage of this opportunity. Trying to turn a high-tier meme into a low-tier meme.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
As a person of color, can I convert to Buddhism?
No, because listen, so this is the thing. You don't have a right to understand anything. You're pretending that you understand everything when basically you understand almost nothing. You're not well-traveled, you're not well-read, you're not well-meditated, you're not well-trained. How many mentors have you had in your life?
And mentors as in what?
None. Zero.
I have work traveled, and yes, I have traveled to a lot of countries. But I don't know what an inventor is.
What if
Right, everybody, get it together, get it together. Get it the fuck together, okay?
Holy shit.
See, this is the problem. I don't have any problem with us messing around or fucking around, but you're trying to bring the level down. You're trying to bring the level of content down. You're trying to bring the level of authenticity down. You're trying to bring the level of depth down. You're trying to be the level of generosity down to this contracted, selfish, freakazoid, idiot loser.
Nobody gives a fuck about that. Nobody gives a fuck at how shallow your life is and how you can't take anything seriously. And you trying to speak up to somebody who's got a little bit of experience and
Holy
is giving
shit.
you some energy and vibrancy makes you feel like, or you have to, ring a bell.
Yes, but doctor, please, like, I don't understand the adventure question, but can you please explain it for me? I would really appreciate it.
Sir?
What the fuck is that? What?
Are you alright now?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is...
And that's the interesting thing. Of course, it's better to not get frustrated. But the reason that I get frustrated is not because people are trolling. It's because the people who are trolling and masturbating themselves are the same as this fucking retard who came up to video and was... And then the moment I gave him attention, you're doing the same thing. And it's a low...
What? No, who the fuck server muted him?
It's a low-tier bullshit meme. Give more energy, give more attention, give more heart to your memes, to your trolling, to whatever. I'm not frustrated because they're not listening to me. A bunch of schizoid, void, retard losers aren't listening to me. Oh yeah, that's what my life is about. Having random fucking retards on Discord listen to me talk about, try to help them out.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
What is it? What is it?
Oh, dude, he reacted to me. He reacted to me.
I'm just asking.
We've got to shut the fuck up. We've got to
trying
cut that shit out because it is destroying the field of memes. And it's leading us further and further into an age of weakness and patheticness and a lack of comedy.
I was just
You must be out of your fucking mind.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you calling me a Floyd to destroy my true self ego?
Well, that's actually a good question.
Nobody cares about those kind of memes. Oh, look, I'm not. Also, this thing about I'm the stupidest. I know about the stupidest things, the stupidest retard things. Nobody cares. It's like to advertising to everybody that you're a lady boy or a femboy. The world is
Damn.
not about your asshole.
Wait,
whoever
he's
you
actually
are.
fucking spaced.
Let's move on. Next question.
I have a question.
All right,
Sir.
like 20 minutes ago, you were like...
Sir, can I ask a question?
No, I don't take questions from people that sound like you. Next question.
Is it because I'm Moroccan? What is wrong?
I don't
with
care who you are.
God,
I don't
just wanna
care.
ask this guy an actual question.
All right, go ahead. You're overflowing with disingenuousness and like fart huffing. And nobody cares that you're huffing your own farts.
Hey, let me
it's like you're...
Buddy, he's just
You're looking
ESL.
around, you're giggling to yourself, you're laughing at yourself because you're huffing your own gas. Nobody gives
Buddy,
a
he's
fuck.
just ESL. That's what they sound like.
Shut the fuck up, Boomer. We're taking a question from somebody. I'm the teacher in
20
this
minutes
classroom.
ago,
Is that
okay.
understood? I'm the teacher in this classroom. Is that understood?
Sir.
Yes, teacher, it's understood.
All right, go ahead. Next one.
20 minutes ago, you said, yeah, the physical doesn't matter. It's all about the mental. But you recognize that the physical does have an impact because you need to show your face here, as you said in your own words, in order to make sure we actually listen to you. So I just want to ask about that.
So brother, what we're talking about? Okay, so think of it like this, right? We are, what are we? Christians or are we scientists in here? Are we schizoid Christians or Floyd scientists? Which one?
We all belong to the
believe in
nation of
science
Islam,
myths.
actually.
Okay, scientists, right? So
I'm Jewish, by the way.
outside of our outside of our totally disingenuous fart huffing, low tier meme, constantly masturbating and self fixating, we have this idea. Okay, I'm a human being, and that means I evolved from a squirrel 100,000 years ago, right? But that is just a story onto the direct experience of what that squirrel has now become. So you are not, I'm an ego. I like Kaisenat. I like being manipulated by streamers to gamble. I like listening to disingenuous idiots. Right? We have that. But there's another element here. There's another element of the directness of this experience of having a brain, of having a heart, of having a mind. And one way or another, life will help you out to see that and to experience that. You can try to distract yourself for 100 years, but eventually you will have to confront death, the death of your loved ones, the sickness of your own body. So your disingenuousness isn't going to help you with that. You see what I'm saying? So it's really important that we know how to build up these relationships and be concerned with, you know, new experiences and new perspectives. But the degree of subtlety is beyond your comprehension of your own mind. Just like the degree of subtlety of quantum mechanics or advanced math is beyond your comprehension, the depth of subtlety of your own mind that is you is beyond your comprehension. So that's like to be in awe or to be in wonder or to be curious or to be able to build a relationship with your direct experience that's not just about distracting yourself.
Doctor,
Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah?
Amen. Amen.
You have a question. Shut your fucking mouth.
May I ask a
I have
question?
a question. I have a question. I don't give a fuck if you have a question.
What is the first step we can take to actually start improving ourselves?
Generosity. Focus on helping others. Focus on being sincere. Focus on being generous. Focus on being curious. That's the most important thing that you can do. Because you guys can't do a lot of the things that, you know, that I might invite you or encourage you to do. You see what I'm saying?
But then
you
how
kind
does
of-
your philosophy differ from Christian philosophy, which also tells us to be generous and nice to each other and be sincere?
Because we're talking about practice, not belief. You see what
But
I'm
Christianity
saying?
is
We're not
also
talking
practice.
about what you believe in. Yeah, you can call it whatever you want, but we're not talking about what you believe in. And everybody, I just posted my in the general chat, I posted my YouTube, and I live stream for 8 hours plus every day. So I'd love if you guys come by sometime and just, you know, try to put your shit out there and tell me to say fuck you and whatever. Yeah, my stream yesterday was an 8.5 hour stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe, bro. I really love what you're
Doctor,
doing,
how do
man.
you deal with being
And
very spiritual?
is it okay if I
Like,
throw
are
my
you-
PayPal down there as well? If you guys want to make any donations?
Nobody's doing
I think it's linked on
Don't
your
worry,
channel.
buddy. I already
I'm
did
gonna
that for you.
donate. I'm gonna donate.
I'm
You
broke.
accept
Okay,
some
hold
$100?
on, relax. Now, there's another thing that just came up that I want to work on, that I want to give a little bit of a teaching on, okay? And I know the thing is that you don't know more than you know. You see what I'm saying? And so
Okay.
your lack of relationship with not knowing makes you a dummy. So like when that guy came up and said, nobody's going to do it, we're not doing that. You're not a part of a social group. You're not a representative of anybody. You can't see anybody here. You can't hear anybody here. You barely know anybody here. And yet somehow this arrogance, this self-importance comes up of nobody's going to do that. You don't know what people are going to do. You don't even know what you're going to do because you haven't looked deeply into your mind. So your looking glass or your lens of looking into reality is fogged and cracked and broken. You have to polish the looking glass of your own mind to be able to see reality clearly. And when you can't do that, you keep farting up into your face. I can smell it. I can smell it. Look at me. I can smell it. I can smell it. And you just live your life that way. And you see if you can find other, you know, voids that will say, yes, we can smell it, we can smell it, we can smell it. All the while not knowing the taste of the new morn.
That's a nice house.
This isn't my
Where
house.
are
I
you
was a
currently
Buddhist monk for
located,
7
Doctor?
years.
Are you still in Thailand, Doctor?
I'm in Vietnam.
I see.
Vietnam's really beautiful.
Yeah,
What
beautiful
do you think
place,
about
beautiful women.
communists?
It's
Doctor, how do
it
you
just
deal with-
politics is just not very important, honestly, because unless you're a politician, politics isn't important. It's just like unless you're a streamer, streaming isn't important. Streaming is only important to streamers. Politics are only important to politicians, unless you're looking to be manipulated or you're looking to continue to distract yourself and disassociate yourself. Right here and right now.
But politics affect you, though.
What is that drink, if I may ask?
I'm going to count down from 10. And if I don't get a donation on my PayPal, this whole thing is done. 10. 9.
You accept it, I can deny
I
it.
donated $100. You can see it in general. I don't know if it popped up for you.
I deafened him. No one give him money.
It was good talking to you.
2. 1.
It
I'm
was
going to
good
check.
talking to you, gang.
I'm going to check.
You got donations, dude. I'm pretty sure.
Why
some
you
people
bald?
Check general. Yeah, I sent you a couple hundred.
Just yesterday, I received two Soul donation. Somebody sent it through Bitcoin or through Coinbase from my community yesterday during our live stream. 2 Soul.
Do you accept
Not as good as
the
2
actual
Bitcoin,
soul?
but that's pretty good. And you have to remember, I've been on stream with Kai Cenat. I've been on the Matan Evans podcast. I've been on with Aiden
Wait,
Ross.
for real?
I've been on with iShowSpeed. I've been on all over the world, my friends. I've
Holy
bathed
shit,
nude in
really?
South
Actually?
Korea with boys in high school.
What? Wait!
I've been in the jungles of Thailand.
Sorry, we don't know
I've
those
been in the
people.
rivers
We know
of
Wow
Ghana.
Mao.
Let's not say
I've been in the
Wow Mao.
streets of India.
I don't
You
know
think
any
I'm
of the
just some
people you
average
mentioned,
freak.
sir. I'm
You
sorry.
think I'm just some average freak,
Did
but
what
what I'm
with high
telling
school
you
boys? Can you repeat
is that
that?
as sincere as you can be, I will meet you there. Concerned with the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. Concerned with the path to awakening. This is a new tradition called non-dual Buddhist absurdism. But if you can't take the heat, you better get out of the kitchen.
Sir, what you just said is just an appeal to authority. You
Oh
have just
my
shouted
gosh,
us this whole
this
time
is
and
so
haven't brought any
fucking-
genuine conversation into this whole server.
Okay, shut the fuck up, loser. This isn't about you. You can flex your muscles all the time you want. You're never gonna be in a situation like this. Oh, look at me! Can you make a VC? Can you make a VC? Never gonna work. Never gonna happen, small timer.
Monk, why are you
So
unfunnier
what
than
this is
Shanghai?
about is not a cheap trick. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is bad. This is about stopping the mind. Chan or Zen has 2 elements. One is the science of cultivating thoughts. What does it mean to cultivate thoughts? Keyword call. To bring thoughts down to 0 and to prevent further thoughts from arising. And the other side is to reflect upon serenity, to be in awareness, the serenity of awareness. If you don't know how to cull thoughts, if you don't know how to bring thoughts down to 0 and prevent further thoughts from arising, then you are controlled by your thoughts. Okay? Everyone says, you did this, you did that, you did this. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm here to stay, motherfucker. I'm going to stomp my feet until the embers of this community are burned the hell out. I'm the last one on the table. I'm the last one at the gym. I'm the last one at the court. Saying, no, judge, I declare freedom as my testicles are cut off. What does that mean? What does that mean? To cultivate thought, you have to be ready to see how absurd, non-stop, complicated, impractical thinking is. You have to see how absurd your own thinking is. I will burn you out of you. If you stick around, because that's what I do, that's what I've trained to do, is to burn out the self, to burn out the notion of a real true person and a real true story. Can we get some of the people out of this call? Most of the people here in this call are not genuine. If you're not here genuinely, please leave this call. There are hundreds of young people who want to learn about real Buddhism in this server, and you're filling up these spots with your disingenuousness and your clogged ears.
Can I ask a question about Buddhism?
Yeah.
So what do you know about like esoteric Buddhism?
So I want to make this clear. Your mind is what? What is your mind?
I don't know.
Okay. So then what are we talking about if you don't know what your mind is?
My
You
mind.
are your mind, right? You are your mind. You are your thoughts. You are your body, right?
Yes, I guess so.
So what about the oxygen in the room? Is that you?
Yes.
No. How could that be you?
Because
What are you, a fucking
water is made
airbender?
of
I'm the
oxygen.
airbender here. Dumbass.
Okay.
Next
Being
question.
genuine. I don't know.
Next question. No, he's not being genuine. No, and this is the
What
thing.
next question?
This is the game that we play.
joined this
Shut up,
server.
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I want to tell you guys another secret. This is the game that we play. And it's schizoid
Ungenerous
troll
asshole.
Floyd. Shut your mouth.
No, I won't.
It's a game. Yes, you will. It's a game. So listen, please. This is very interesting. It's a game that toxic, Floyd, troll, cool guy, rough, tough guys play, and it's also the same game that Facebook retard elderly people who love Trump and who love Obama or whatever play. And that is to take a position, to pretend to know about something or to hold a position and then be emotionally and involved in that position. And the moment that that position is challenged or swept away, like clearly that's not actually your position or you don't even know anything about that, so how could that be your position? You jump back to another position, another pretense, another pretending identity. And then when that gets cut through, that's what, and then another. So you're not a man. You don't stand by what you say. You can't explain what you think. You don't know how to work with your thoughts. You don't know how to face your mind, and you're unwilling to do that. So this is all about exercising a willingness to face your mind. And so we try to troll in this way because it makes it about someone else. It meant we got him. But what you actually need to do is stop making your direct experience about something else and start facing your own mind. For example, by focusing on your breathing, being aware of your breathing. Breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. And I'll say it again, I do not get frustrated because people troll. I get frustrated by how much of a pansy, pussy, bitch ass the people who troll are. Step up to the plate. Don't just troll. Share what your fucking position is about what you're hearing. I can't do that. I could never do that. I could never do that. Because you don't know how to communicate. Because you're hyper isolated. You've never had mentors in your life or any mentor. The only people that you've listened to are people that are trying to scam you or entertain you. And you were forced to go to an education system that didn't bring any value to your life. So you have been trained out of the belief in mentorship or the belief in a relationship with someone who's not forcing you to do something or entertaining you. If someone's not forcing you to do something or entertaining you, then that's not possible. There has to be a secret behind the lines. And if there's not a secret behind the lines, you have to just keep disassociating and discombobulating yourself into oblivion forever. So I'm saying stop the mind. Stop the mind.
Is the secret behind the lines Jewish?
You can't be that stupid.
That's kind of hot.
Shit, I just spilled the coffee on my jacket. On my
That's really
suit.
Oates jacket. That's a shame.
It's a very good looking jacket.
Okay, shut the fuck up, retards.
Mr. Rob, do you prescribe to any specific sect of Buddhism, and do you know anything of Helena Blavatsky and Theosophy?
Can we get Sahara out of here? Can we serve and mute Sahara and punish them in some way? Actually, nobody needs to be punished. Everybody needs help. Nobody needs to be punishment. Take punishment out of your vocabulary. And if you, my recommendation, Larch, would be to join the Monk Life Meditation community. We live stream on YouTube, like I said, 8 hours a day, where we're reading suttas, we're meditating together, we're having situations like this happen. You need to connect with a teacher. That's the most important ingredient in developing in Buddhism. So Ajahn Brahm, Thich Nhat Hanh, etc. Buddhism, you have to understand that Buddhism is the most based tradition in human history as it relates to enlightenment. Anyways, I don't want to get to, it's difficult to get into that kind of stuff because we're more in Foid mode. So I want us to stay in Foid mode as much as possible to keep this as accessible as possible to everybody here.
What do you mean by Foid mode?
What is Foid, dude?
It means that we're more inclined to be, it's basically we're not suffering enough. We're too comfortable. We're too lax. Oh, this is another one of those things. When actually this is, this is actually mind-blowing. Not in terms of us experiencing that or you being mind-blown or anything like that, but like in terms of the experiences that I've been through that are now being shared and conveyed with the people who are here. How is it possible this guy was a Buddhist monk for 7 years? And then we immediately, when you say that, we turn on Foid mode. Buddhism is fake. Buddhism is fake. Buddhism is, but it's not. Buddhism is all about knowing about the mind and training the mind to be free from suffering. Can we get some mods in here to get these people? I'm not talking about closing down their games. I'm talking about disconnecting Doctor, disconnecting Feed Me. There are members of this community that want to be in here.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Is that true or not true? There are members of this community that want to be in here, and we're letting these disingenuous losers hang out with their fucking Eastern European, if they're lucky, bullshit brains. Get them the hell out of here.
It's pretty racist,
Yeah, excuse me, Doctor. Do you use psychedelics when being a Buddhist monk?
Not well. I've taken ayahuasca many times. The most psychedelic I've taken is like ayahuasca.
Is it a must to do as a Buddhist monk?
Of course not. That's retarded. Listen, you need to get concerned with this. If you want to have any chance to know about this. So what I try to do is sometimes I try to act so crazy or so wild or so unbelievable that people say, what the heck is this? I've got to see what this guy's doing. And then they remember, wait a minute, they're watching me and trying to figure, and they remember, wait a minute, I'm a fucking loser and I have so much suffering in my life and I have no idea what to do about my suffering and this shit fucking sucks. And then, they might connect with the meditation or the Buddhist teachings, etc. But this isn't like for the short term. This is for the long term. If you're interested to end suffering and to realize nibbana and to learn about no self and impermanence and dukkha, anicca, anatta, etc., which is unlikely, but if you want to be more based, I can help you be more based. If you want to have more high-tier memes, I can help you have more high-tier memes. But you're not going to be able to do that with disingenuousness and like this ill will. So like trying to tear down, trying to harm, trying to hurt. But we don't know anything about any of that. We don't know anything about any of that because we're so disassociated. We're so discombobulated. We're so drunk on entertainment and non-practical, complicated thinking. So we've lost our connection to even like the basic capacity of being a human being, and also isolation, how isolated we are, how isolated we tend to be.
Doctor, have you heard of Ungern von Sternberg? He was an early adoption of Buddhism from Europe.
Okay, I don't care. Listen, we're not talking about fucking early adopters of Buddha. We're not talking about anything like that. We're not going to derail this from the immediacy and the intimacy of right here and right now. Okay?
Yeah, doctor, as I like I said, I'm disabled. I have my leg chopped off, and I have phantom pain, and I have lost both of my parents. I'm a person of color with Jewish heritage. Will I end
I'm
my
just saying,
suffering
who cares, man?
as
It's
Buddhism?
a fucking dumb meme.
No, no,
It's
no, no.
weak. Like you're
No, I'm
no, no,
not a
no.
meme.
Be quiet. Be quiet. I'm saying it's just weak. I'm not saying he's really faking. It's just weak.
No, as
And
you said,
it's fucking
suffering. I want
retarded
my
and
suffering to end.
inexcusable. It's inexcusable in this domain. I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to try and use it as a teaching tool. I'm not going to try to point out to you why you should try to be more genuine. It's just weak. It's a low tier meme.
It's not a meme. It's actually like everybody knows.
I don't give a fuck. If it's not a meme, then I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Take your whining and your pussyfooting somewhere else.
Don't you say suffering? It ends my suffering, so I came to you. I need my suffering to end.
Just shut up.
Okay.
Doctor, how do we
Doctor, I have a question. Why are you swearing? Isn't that your attachment to the physical world?
No.
I've got a
How
question.
so?
So I practice Aikido, and I was wondering if Buddhism would help me get better at Aikido because it's all about being good at moving and stuff.
There's no such thing as Buddhism. Buddhism, as you know it, is just a thought in your mind.
What are you then, if you're a Buddhist monk?
Someone who's had experience with Buddhism, so can use that word.
What do you say about the people who tell you you're not a real monk and you're just a scammer?
I'm not a
someone in
monk.
chat was saying that.
I'm not a monk. I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. And anybody who wants to see who I am, they can go and look at my YouTube channel.
Do you have a doctorate from an accredited university?
I have a doctor from Foot Up Your Ass University.
So you're not a doctor.
Get this guy out of here.
He's an
Is it
He's
true
Jewish,
that,
you can't do
because
that.
I have heard from many people in the politics server that you go from server to server asking for money, and you've lied about being a monk for nearly 5 years.
Listen, there's no cure for retardation yet, but I'm working on it. We at the Monk Life Meditation Institute are aspiring to cure retardation every single day. And people like Boomer may very well be able to make use of those cures in the near to late future. So the point in the teaching here is to stop pretending to have something to do with things that we have nothing to do with.
Exactly. Like you, dude.
Shut up, dummy.
Do you think you embody patience and temperance?
Can we get this guy out of here? Can somebody disconnect Boomer?
Yeah, Boomer, get out of here.
Can I ask a
All right, I'm out.
We're not playing. What is this called? What do they call this? They call this grandma grasping at her purse, right? I
what do
tell
you
you, I get so tuned up. I get so ripped up. My past, my ethics. Who the fuck are you? Ethics.
Dr. Monk, can you please
Caring
get
about.
I ask a
What if
question?
I care about people? Well, then go volunteer.
Sir, can I ask a question? What do you think about the war crimes committed by Big Boss in the year 1984 during the Outer Heaven siege in Afghanistan?
Shut up. Please, someone server mute these people. We're here and we got people constantly coming up. Where's the creativity? Where's the generosity? Where's the heart? Where's the depth?
Dr. Monk, by generosity, do you mean people donating to your PayPal?
The PayPal donation.
Once again, another retard, another person with the retard sickness.
if you don't donate to me, you're a retard.
You're looking for something to hang on to about my identity.
PayPal me
And you're looking for a
$300 right now.
place, and you're looking for a place to establish your own ego in relationship to my supposed ego. You don't
So
know
what
who
laptop are
I
you gonna buy?
am, you don't know what this is, and you don't know
You
who
do this
you
for a
are
living?
either. Shut the fuck up. And you don't know who you are either. You've never investigated yourself. You've never been on a meditation retreat. You've never looked deeply at anything. And now somehow your disingenuous trolling becomes real and becomes unreal and real.
Okay, Robert, unfortunately for you, I know the people from politics and I know you're fucking like scam MO, dog. It's not like, oh, we're so disingenuous because we don't want to send you fucking $500 of Bitcoin.
I have been trying to like discover myself with like Buddhist thought and like quotations, and I have a question. Is it true that Siddhartha Gautama, like the first Buddha, was Pakistani or was he actually white?
He's from India.
So he's white.
He's Aryan.
And you guys are teaching the young kids to get high on these dumb memes. I don't have
I
any.
think that was the
Look,
woman.
nobody's more playful here than me. Nobody's here to have more of a good time here than me. And somehow it goes from we're just trolls, we're just here to have a good time to who is this guy? What's going on? I'm the biggest troll in the room, buddies. Okay, little buddy pallies, little buddy weeby blobbies. All right.
So what are you gonna buy? A Big Mac or a cheeseburger?
You fucking
Dr. Monk,
dumbasses.
what are you snacking on? This looks very yummy, I think. What is it? What are you eating?
I'm here to make an impact on this community. And if we don't have people that can stand up and shove Zoomer's head into the toilet and flush it, then this isn't going to be a place where I can come and practice and share and be a part of this community.
So how much
Sir,
is the new
what do you mean
laptop?
by
Is French
costing
kissing your
2,000
bald
pounds?
head like a suitable substitution for a PayPal donation?
So
Do you take Moroccan dirham?
do you by any chance know other bald people?
Me.
Do you
Sir,
know
I have a
Bashar
question.
al-Assad?
I actually have a genuine question about your mind and physical
Can we get
integration.
these people
with
server
it.
muted and disconnected and banned from the server? Can we get these people out of here?
Can you answer my question? I actually have a genuine question, and I'm not fucking with you.
Answer his
Like,
question.
can you actually listen? What did you mean by integration of the mind and that the physical doesn't matter? What's the boundary between when the physical doesn't matter and only the mind matters? Because there's obviously has to be some fucking clear line. Otherwise, then it doesn't make sense.
I think he's having a short circuit.
Yo, I think your like smoke alarm battery needs to be like replaced. You should look into that, bro.
Restarting. When he's restarting.
So I've been told that he tries to explode people with his mind. Like this is a thing he does.
Did I just open? I fucking crashed this shit, bro.
Let's meditate with him. Can we get a
No, he's
meditation
not
going,
frozen,
guys?
dude. His mouth is moving. He's still frozen.
He's manifesting the PayPal donations.
Meditate for some PayPal donations, guys, please. Can we manifest some?
Wait a minute.
Let him speak.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What's the idea? Is it like gathering? You like money? What is that the idea, or is the idea you're begging, you're asking, you don't do that. You don't do those things. You see what I'm saying? So it's just I just don't get the like we're retards. He posted his PayPal and now he.
Mr. Monk, have you heard of low
What do you think is
Can you make
going
that
to come
face
out?
again? I need to screenshot it for an
server.
emoji.
You just want our money. I want my.
You said you leave if you didn't donate. You counted to 10.
Fuck you.
Nah, you made him get off.
That's fucking crazy, bro. No, that was bro. I recorded that shit. I recorded that shit. I recorded that entire fucking thing.
Couldn't handle the negative point mode.
I
was about to ask him if it's
Oh my gosh.
Why did you fucking make him leave?
Yo, who kicked?
Dude, that was fucking great. Oh wait, someone kicked him. Someone kicked him. Bring him back. Bring him back. I'm bringing him back.
Guys, can we get this banned? Can we get these people banned, chat?
These people.
I think
Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Kick him, that's
he wanted
stupid.
his high
No.
quality.
Check audit logs and fucking like actually destroy whoever kicked him.
Fucking
It wasn't me. I moved him in. I moved him here. I moved him here. Look at the fucking audit log. I moved him here.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it was really fucked up of us.
Your students are back here. We're sorry about that.
Didn't he say,
Class is in session.
welcome back, doctor.
I have a very important question, but which laptop are you gonna fund with your PayPal funds?
I'm just the level of void of I have a chance to be seen. I have a chance to show everybody what I've been working on. And
Sir,
it's just
calm down. This is a
trash,
Discord
garbage,
server.
crippled,
Listen, man, we're sorry, we're
retarded,
sorry.
What do you think Floyd means? I'm very
freaking
curious what you believe
completely
Floyd
broken
means.
Shut your fucking mouth. This is not about you. This is not a platform for you.
What does Floyd
This is
mean?
about Dr. Rob. This is about a former Buddhist monk of 7
Robert,
years.
what
It's
does
not
Floyd
about-
mean?
Shut up.
Mr. Davis, what does Floyd mean?
Shut your mouth. And you guys act so mean, and I'm saying you can't get higher tier memes when it's based on meanness or negativity. You're gonna end up just like Turkman Donkey Rider, you know, and that's the last person you want to end up as in your life.
Doctor, I love you.
Fucking shit, this guy's funny. Sir,
Is
please
this
become a
not
comedian.
are you not entertained? You know, so be kind, be open, be creative, be playful. Somehow we've learned that the only way for us to be playful is to be negative. And we're digging up our negativity and our trollingness and our disingenuousness and the shittiness of our head instead of actually stepping back from your compulsive dumbness into awareness.
This all culminates in us donating to your PayPal, right?
Listen, listen to what I'm saying. Shut your fucking mouth.
Hey man, do you have Cash App?
Yeah, I got Cash App too.
How much do
We can pay for your rent if you would like.
Y'all take food stamps?
Y'all take
What is he
EBT, man?
doing?
You take EBT, man?
Is he gonna, is he gonna jump?
Dude.
Oh, the
You
aura.
good?
I
You
thought
I
good?
just found out he doesn't get EBT.
If I donate, you start undressing.
No, listen, guys.
You good, bro?
Generosity is a fantastic way to be in relationship with someone who's helping you out and sharing with you, sharing their valuable time with you. This
So
is
which
why I get a
Indian
little bit
scammer
twisted
taught
up.
you all this?
Shut up, shut up, shut up. This is why I get a little bit twisted up. This notion that generosity is retarded. Generosity is what makes us human. Your relationship with generosity is how deep and good your life is going to be. If you don't have an active relationship with generosity in your life and your mindset, you will become more and more twisted up and retarded in your own ego. I'm a very generous motherfucker. I'm in a Discord server with a bunch of fucking losers. Everybody's looking at me. No, I can go and I can live my own life. I can ride my bike around here in beautiful Vietnam. It's a beautiful day. I can go to the fucking hot springs. I can live my life the way I want to. And you think this is, he's doing this for himself. He really wants to be here. He needs us. He needs us. We're giving him attention. And I'm going to be one of those people too.
What a fat ass. Damn.
Damn, Zam. He's a monk.
Bro has been eating. Bro has been eating.
Where's
Eating
he?
well.
He lives
I'm
in
back,
America,
doctor.
right?
Really cares about the physicality.
Fucking
back.
comb.
I feel so.
Fucking comb. Please stay like that until you come back.
Oh my god, oh my god.
He's twerking. He's twerking.
We're sorry, dude. You don't have to do this. Dude, everything is
Bro, we can't hear you.
Everything gets better. Everything is gonna get better.
I don't necessarily expect you guys to make any substantial financial contributions, but I do expect you to subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay tuned for future live streams.
Listen, man. Everything gets better in the end. Everything is gonna get better in the end.
Who is that? Who's that dummy? Who's that dummy who's saying everything's going to get better in the end?
I'm
Their
just saying.
voice is exuding dumbness.
Did he just change into like a monk outfit? He changed outfits. He changed outfits.
Yeah, man.
Everything gets better. Trust me.
Let me speak. I have such a good thing to say to him. Please let me speak. My mic's. Oh my god. Please come back. Please come back.
Dr. Rob, please come back and do the thug shaker, please.
The second coming of the monk.
This shit is so funny. This shit is so funny.
My night has been made.
Should I kiss his picture? Should I kiss his picture?
Can we get like a Mao tribute?
Nah, wait, we should all change this,
Can we like
bro.
print out like a picture of him and like
No,
put like money in front of it?
let's all change our profile pictures to his face, bro.
I can do that.
Oh, that's a genius idea. Wait, somebody send
Take like a
picture of him.
screenshot and like put money in front of the screenshot.
Yeah, and let's make that a profile picture, bro. So let's say that shit in general.
No, just like we all like post the picture.
Hey, everyone, this isn't a retard meetup group. This isn't a fucking dummy meetup group, okay? Shut your fucking mouths and listen. I'm done.
Oh, damn. Is he actually gone now? Fuck. Wait, did he leave the server?
He's actually gone.
Oh, he left the did he leave the server, or?
He left. No, he's not. He didn't leave. He's still here.
He's still here, he's still here, he's still here.
He's gonna return. He's gonna return later for sure. He needs to beg. He needs to beg like crazy.
Bro, where's his PayPal, bro? I'm donating to him, bro.
Yes, we fucking go to other servers.
Should we put him on suicide watch?
I want a week class.
Fucking what a fucking fraud, bro. Says physicality doesn't matter, but fucking definitely eats 10 fucking cakes a day, bro. He's so fucking obese. What the fuck? Like, so fucking fat, bro. What do you mean? Oh, disconnect from the physicality, bro.
He means his ass. He means his ass.
Literally.
And Beck, I think that's all. Thank you for recording. We love you, Beck.
I recorded that shit too, bro, just in case it didn't work.
Look, he sent the video. He sent the video.
What did he send?
He sent the fucking video to general.
There are other people recording as well, so I make like mashup recordings.
Yeah.
Where's it?
Well, I'll post it on the archive channel. Like,
Luca, please send it. Please send it, Luca.
Someone recorded the part you didn't back. Ask them for the other half.
Oh, he's in the.
Yeah, I have the rest. I have the rest just in case. Oh, he's back.
It's good to see your face.
Welcome back, Doctor. Oh, what are you smoking, Doctor? What brand of
That
cigarettes?
goes absolutely hard, man.
If
You
this
look
county
cool like
doesn't matter,
smoking.
why are you fucking obese? Why are you obese if physicality doesn't matter, bro? How's the
Quiet.
fucking Vietnamese diet treating
Hey,
you? How's the fucking
serving
ceremony
you,
treating
serving
you,
you.
huh?
Quiet. Calm, quiet, relax. Relax.
Listen and learn.
I'm gonna do another game. I'm gonna make another. Relax. Calm down. You're not betraying me. You're betraying yourself. This isn't about me. This is about you. You're following me. I'm not following you.
Did he
So to
lag?
get the best, shut the fuck
Did he-
up. To get the best out of this
Where's this mute?
experience, let it settle, let it open, let it deepen. Okay? I was a Buddhist monk for 7 years. I have over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. I've been on streams with the most famous people in the world. Relax. We're not in a hurry here.
I'm not going anywhere. If I know that you are all here and I know that you are all interested in the path in one way or another, I'm going to be here. But you have to relax a little bit and not platform, people like Lithuanian to come up and make noise. Because he's looking to all you guys to set an example, for him to get out his
Why do you
anger, to
hate
get out his
Lithuanian so
rage, to
much?
get out his frustration over being at
Does
a
he
lower
mod
level
him?
than Dr.
He mod
Rob.
him.
Relax. Relax.
Leave Lithuanian alone. He didn't do nothing, man.
Shut up and relax.
Take your own
Doctor,
advice, man.
I think the famous people who have platformed you have just used you for content because you're pretty schizophrenic.
Shut.
Does he know what a lol cow is?
You okay?
Well,
You
Does
have
he
a
know?
headache?
All right. Then I'll help you out.
Do you have a headache?
Hey, listen, man. Everything gets better. Trust me.
Send me
I'm still not over the wardrobe change. Why did he change wardrobes?
It's more monk-like this way.
It really does get better. You can lose the weight. You can go to the gym. You can find some bitches. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry.
There's
You
so
don't
much
need to
that-
start smoking. Don't need to smoke crack. It's fine.
We can get you
Get yourself
minoxidil.
a
dude.
Filipino woman.
How much
You can get
alcohol do
hair.
you need to
Fine.
reach this state?
You don't need to be bald. There's nobody. Why are you smiling? There's nobody in the room.
And I am
The
very
baldness
grateful.
is
I don't
in
want
your
anybody to
mind.
think I'm not very grateful for this community and the server and everything, but it just sometimes you get people like, oh, he left. Lithuanian and Zoomer, and we don't want people like that to ruin this experience. To talk with a former Buddhist monk or people like Turkmen or whatever.
I'm not ruining the experience. Just didn't answer my normal question, so I decided fuck it. you're just genuine yourself. Like, what do you want?
Lithuanian, it's literally like talking about a weight that you can't lift up in the gym. It's you're punching above your class.
I'm punching
That's
above
all
my
that it
class.
is.
I
And
mean,
I know that
you're
we don't
punching.
like to hear that because mentally we get into this mindset of being very egoic and very higher and mighty, but we haven't trained our mind. It's like if somebody was going to the gym and saying, hey, what about the 100-pound curl? What about that? When you can't curl 100 pounds. So the degree of subtlety that's there when we talk about body and mind, or nama and rupa, in relationship to original truth, is outside of your pay grade, brother. I have nothing against you. I know I'm overweight. It's something I'm heading to Australia for a weight loss journey very soon. Okay. I know that I'm a little bit difficult with my meditation and it's presenting in a way that's a little bit rough and tough and a little bit
I mean, you can
unstable,
hardly call it
but I'm working
meditation.
on that. I'm aware of that. And if you're aware of something, you can change it. You can transform it. So what I'm saying is if we calm down a little bit, we will be more aware of the subtlety of our own minds and we will be able to produce greater memes instead of ending up like Turkmen Donkey Rider, okay? I don't want anybody here to be like that or to end up like that. We have a chance here to raise up our level of depth, of comedy, to play, to have a good time. Not just to have a good time, to have a great time. It's not every day that you have a former Buddhist monk of 7 years who's been on with Kai Cenat, who's been on with Isho Speed, who's been on Matan Evans' podcast, who's a comedy expert, to come in here and share their time. And I am not attached to that. I'm just saying that to share. I don't give a fuck if I was on with Kai Cenat or Matan Evans. That has nothing to do with my life. But for you who are attached to fame and who are attached to image and who are attached to the notion of self, oh, he must be retarded. I'm not retarded. Trust me. Because I've done meditation retreat after meditation retreat after meditation retreat for well over a decade and trained with meditation masters all around the world. And you can check my 1,000 video plus YouTube channel to see me leading communities, leading Discord servers, teaching meditation sessions. That has nothing to do with money. I share my PayPal because it's funny. But also,
you run
if
a
you make a
meditation
donation,
right
that's
now?
a
Can you
great
do
thing
like
to
a
do because I'm a
meditation?
Dharma teacher, because I'm a meditation master. And you might want to get invested and concerned with this path. No, it's only right to do that if someone's entertaining us or there's fucking Kaisenet or someone trying to scam us. Well, guess what? You're talking with somebody who's not trying to scam you. You're talking to somebody who doesn't give a fuck what you believe and is trying to say, hey, maybe it's better if we don't believe anything about this so that we can deepen our experience and, in many people's case, just raise up their level of memes.
Doctor, why did you start counting down from 10 and while asking for donations?
Relax.
How tall are
You
you?
didn't accept my donations. I gave you so many donations.
Relax.
We gave you a lot of money today, dude.
If you
To
have a
be bit more
question, you can post it in the general chat, okay? If you have a sincere question. And just locally mute the people who are talking about nonsense. All right? It's not worth it.
Doctor, you mentioned previously like a whale's journey in Australia.
People
Does
try
it
to
mean that you're
drag you
go-
into some kind of parasocial bullshit idea about your life and somebody else's life. Fuck them. I'm living my own life. I'm not relying on what people tell me to think and what people to tell me to believe in. I'm going to see for myself.
Take EBT?
I'm not using
Doctor, you
somebody
mentioned-
else's ears to hear. I'm not using somebody else's mind to think. I'm using my own mind, my own eyes, my own ears to see and hear and think and consider about this deeply.
How tall are you?
You're going to give me a brain aneurysm working with y'all. I'm very honored. I'm very privileged. I'm very grateful to be here. But I'm saying, look, I'm not going to give time for low-tier memes.
Low-tier God?
What's considered a high-tier meme?
Oh, I don't know. A former Buddhist monk of 7 years who's been on with Kai Cenat, fucking yelling and screaming and acting like a retard and trying to teach meditation to a bunch of foids in a troll server. That's a fucking high-tier meme, isn't it? Mr. Arjaban, donkey rider, saying, oh, I've got a question. That's a fucking retard low-tier meme. You got to start using your intuition. You've got to start using your heart and your gut to consider deeply about your direct experience instead of just being lost in Stupidville. Oh, he's talking on the mic, so that must be a real meme. That must be high tier. No, it's not. Just because somebody's talking bullshit. I've got a question, and they're being disingenuous. Oh, shut up.
High tier meme, Doctor.
That's on God.
That's on Buddha, motherfucker.
For real, nigga.
On Jod.
Doctor, you mentioned previously a weight loss journey in Australia. Does that mean that you're gonna lose all of the cake that you're packing?
What?
We broke him. We broke him.
You broke him.
Why is he smiling like that, bro? What the fuck?
Wow, look, I'm so happy about the image quality. That's great image quality, Snake Man. Snake Mustaine. Oh, and yeah, somebody said about the locale. Yeah, this guy who's been on with Kai Cenat, who's a monk for 7 years, who's trained intensively in meditation retreats in monasteries all over the world is the next King Cobra JFS. Listen, buddy, you try to get close to me, and you're going to be the one that gets transformed. You think you can manipulate me? I was on the politics server. I talked with some fucking retards, and everybody's going to believe it. Guess what? Nobody's going to believe nothing that you say because you're just a bitch.
We know
So
about
with all that
Myanmar.
PayPal money,
Okay,
are you
we
gonna
know.
go to Turkey to fix your hairline?
Habibi, come to Turkey. We can make it mix it very good. Istanbul.
You know, when I was in Turkey, I worried about an acid attack because I was wearing my robes at that time, like my big formal Buddhist monk robes, and I was worried that I was gonna get like an acid attack from some Antifa member.
Antifa member in Turkey?
That's like
Bro,
UK.
What?
Yeah,
Were
they're
you
everywhere.
sexually
We are
assaulted by
Turkish
any Turkish
Antifa.
people?
We are Turkish Antifa.
As a Turkish terrorist who's a convicted terrorist, I think no, we're just gonna bomb you.
As someone with a Turkish citizenship, I want to say we'll give you a haircut.
What is he doing?
A hair transplant will be.
Yo, what is happening? Bro? What is going
Oh,
on?
what the
Listen,
fuck?
everybody, we're building a community here. We're building a hub for being concerned with The
Why
ending of
did you just
suffering.
put
And
on a
high tier memes,
wig?
if you need to think about it that way.
Guys, I think something's different about him. I can't put my finger on it
Doctor,
though.
does this mean that you're a drag queen right now?
Oh, it makes you somebody
even
who's
think of an
watching a
insult.
drag queen. So I hope I'm not a drag queen, or else all your little friends are gonna bully you. You're gonna
I am
get kicked
gay.
out of the ashram,
But what if we
kicked
like
out of the
them, though?
mosque for watching drag queens online, buddy. So you better watch your back in
I do
Turkmenistan.
like it. I am having a boner.
Doctor, are you saying the pinnacle of your career is being online with some random nigger? Is that like the pinnacle of your career, as in your own words?
Listen, there's nothing good about hate. And the hate that we put outwardly is the hate that we have inside of ourselves. The frustration that we have about what's going on in the world is frustration that we have in ourselves. Oh, I used a bad word. I wonder what's going to happen next. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? A bad word. Ah. You sound like a dummy.
Doing a line for you, doctor. We're doing a line for you. I love you so much, doctor. You taught me to do psychedelics because Buddhism. I love.
And if anybody
cocaine.
wants to make a donation, just send me a direct message. I'll send you the PayPal. I don't want to spam it in the chat.
Oh, I'm
We
giving
accept
you all of this
Bitcoin
money.
as well. We accept Sol. We accept cryptocurrency. We got a Coinbase account. We have a Revolut and Cash App. And any way that you'd like to make a donation, we'll figure it out. And if you'd like to join for the upcoming Dharma road trip in Australia, you can also come and join for that. It's going to be a big deal.
Do you take
He's not
Counter-Strike
real.
knives
He's
with
just a
Amy?
he's just a
I've got
he's
some I
just a
wanna unload.
fake. He's just a lol cow. Well, go and check my 8.5-hour live stream yesterday with members of my community teaching meditation and Buddhism, and you make a determination about that.
Can you do one on
Check the records. Check the records on my YouTube channel of who I am and what I'm about, and stop pretending to know who I am.
When's the road trip?
It's going to be throughout Australia: Melbourne, Perth, Brisbane.
When?
In the early next month is starting. I'm not just going to invite random losers to be on it.
Come to Casablanca,
Gatekeeper.
please.
Doctor, I wanna make a donation. However, the only money I have
I'll pay
is
you
golden
infinite.
coins that were cursed by Gypsy. What can I do?
Not be a loser? I don't know.
I'll pay you infinity. I'll pay you infinity shekels if you take me on your Australian journey.
I am here to make an impact. I am here to be a part of this community. I'm here to call out disingenuous losers for their low-tier memes and say, hey, we're here for snowed-in PS5 VR vibes. We're not in here for low-tier memes and bullshit.
Doctor,
That's
over
on
here
Buddha.
we have different terms for low tier memes and high tier
What is he
We already
fucking
talked
doing?
about
gems and
low-tier memes
coal.
versus high-tier memes. Some fucking dumbass from Afghanistan coming up with a disingenuous question on their voice.
What are you saying, Beck? Everyone shut the fuck up. Beck, what are you saying?
You know we can't hear you.
Yo, what the fuck? Did he just leave, bro? What happened? He left.
He left.
I think he stole but just disappeared because of the chanting. You go
Beck,
take
what
some
were you
space.
trying to say?
Wait, me?
Were you not trying to speak?
I was just